Hello, and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So the day is finally here. I have found Robusta coffee, and we are going to do a review on this coffee. I've been talking about this for a while. If you follow my channel, you know that I have been very adamant about getting a Robusta bean or ground coffee, and I found a company called Presto. They're out of India, and on Amazon I was able to purchase a bag. But there's a twist. Yeah, it may actually not be Robusta coffee. Not only may it not be Robusta coffee, but it actually might be Folgers coffee. Dun dun dun. Yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this. This video is gonna have twists and turns that I wasn't expecting, and you guys are on for the ride. Let's go.
All right, so I've been trying to get my hands on a Robusta cup of coffee for quite a while. Everything I drink is Arabica. Everything you drink probably is Arabica. Nobody seems to drink Robusta coffee. It's not a thing that I've heard of, and yet I know there's two types of coffee, Arabica and Robusta. So I went on to Amazon and I started hunting for Robusta, and I found a company. I was going to buy it, and they sold out. So then I continued to look and continue to look. A lot of them would say they were Robusta, and then they would end up being Arabica, and I was just completely confused by this. So I found this company here, and in my textbook, not fully reading every single detail, I end up buying Arabica. So I opened this up thinking I have the holy grail of coffee. I'm going to be able to finally taste an unknown flavor, an unknown taste, and I bust it out and it says Arabica. Now the roast level is very enticing. That is insane if that is accurate. So I go to the back because I want to look at the ingredients. I want to make sure this is Arabica and not Robusta. So I'm hunting on the back, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking. Oh, Robusta, 100% Robusta ground coffee. So not only have I been saying it wrong, but the front says Arabica, the back says Robusta. And then go over here, and there is Robusta ground rocket coffee. Now, I'm not sure if this is the name of it or if this is actually Robusta, and normally they'd say ingredients somewhere, and they say very plainly exactly what this is. So we are going to have to put this to the ultimate test of, is this Arabica or is this not? So not only am I going to have to do a sip test to find out, see if I'm that good, but I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on this company to figure this out, because this is very confusing. It almost reminds me of that myth years ago that 100% pure beef was the name of McDonald's meat rather than the actual fact that it is 100% pure beef. So this is, are they just saying that this is Arabica in the front and it's not true? Or are they saying that it's Robusta in the back and it's not true? And like I said, I could be wrong on what this actually means, but nonetheless, we are going to put this mystery bag to the test. We are going to do the pour over. We're going to look for the crema, and then we are going to check the pour to see how rich the stream is, and then we're going to do my favorite part, the sip test. All right, I'm so excited, and I want to crack open this mystery. I want to solve it. So let's get into this. Well, I almost forgot. We should, let's take a look. Now, this is not whole bean, so we're not going to be able to look at the bean, which means we won't be able to do the grind test. But let's go ahead and check the seal. There's not a lot of air in this bag, which could mean that the seal up here is just, yeah, uh-oh. That's not good. You seeing this? Okay. Seal's good. Well, it actually... Ooh! What do we have here? We got a little Ripola. We got ourselves a rip. Oh, it does not want to open. Is this going to be a Folgers event all over again? I always find it really funny how you have a company that their whole, presentation is the bag, and yet the bag, you can't even open it right to get into the product. I think that is just very, very funny. I think that is just very, very funny. Okay, so that is extremely fine. These grounds are almost like dust. Look at that. And right off the bat, the first thing I'm noticing is this smells like Folgers coffee. This smells exactly like Folgers. Yeah, I'm smelling it right now. That is very, very strange. Wow. I hope this is something that's actually worth our time and not just something that's junk. But nonetheless, we are going to put this to the test. Okay, so let's go ahead and pour this Presto coffee into my Coffee Gator canister. This is the place where all coffee gets its freshness. I absolutely love this canister. It literally makes your coffee taste better. If you don't have it, you should buy it. I'll go ahead and link this coffee canister down below, and I'll also link the video of the review I did on it, because Coffee Gator is an excellent company and everyone should know them and should have them. But let's take a closer look at these grounds, these grinds. They are looking so much like Folgers. The smell is exactly like Folgers. Everything about this just screams Folgers coffee. I've never come across this in my entire life. I don't know if I'm right and I don't know if I'm wrong, but I have a very good sense of smell. Like, my nose is very strong. Ask my beautiful fiance, she'll tell you this guy's nose is no joke. So when I originally smelled this coming out of the bag, I was like, boom, that smells like Folgers 100%. But we're going to go ahead and get our coffee kettle. It is not named until you use it for something. We are going to use it for coffee, so it is a coffee kettle. Let's get that trusty pour over out. Boom ski. And we're going to put in way too many scoops of this ground coffee. There's the Coffee Gator logo. Absolutely love that company. Not sponsored by them or anything, but I would love to be affiliated with them at some point in the future. Cash money, yo. Yeah, we're gonna overload this like we do, just for you guys. I do it all for you. Ooh, a little spill action there. Getting a little fast and loose. Okay, so I have got to compare these two together. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Folgers Classic Roast, which I did a review on. I'll put a link down below. Yeah, the smell right away, you're like, this is the same. And then if you look at that is the exact same grind. Like, that is the same everything. The look, everything is the exact same. There is no way that Presto is not buying Folgers coffee grounds. Like, they're literally buying it ground up too. They're not buying the beans. They're buying it from Folgers at a cheap price, and they're putting it into their own bag and then selling it. It's absolutely insane. I don't understand this at all. That Folgers Classic is like $5 or something, $6. I paid $13 for less than that entire jar. So I am just completely confused right here. Absolutely confused. This is something that I may have stumbled onto a scam and didn't know it. I was just trying to get some Robusta coffee, and now I have a potential problem on my hand. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, the kettle, the trusty kettle, the pour over kettle, the scarred and battered and dinged, and you know, it's been through so many boils. I need to get a new one really bad. I'm going to be purchasing a Coffee Gator pour over kettle as soon as I get some more money in my bank account, and then I'll do a full review on that. My fiance wants this ugly thing out of our kitchen. But you know, it's one of those things that always sits right there, and it does its job, and you know, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our trusty Grand Canyon cup. This is the cup for the pour over test. This is the cup that we use. Absolutely love this cup. There's not another cup out there like it. It's just it's a perfect cup, you know. Not too big, not too small. All right. The kettle has come to a boil. We are ready to begin the pour over test. And this is really going to tell a lot more about whether this is actually Folgers coffee or not. Mainly the way that the crema builds, the aroma, and all of that, that's going to tell us a lot. All right, here we go. So I believe there's, yeah, see, that is very similar to the Folgers when I did the pour over test. Very, very similar. This is weird, guys. This is very weird. I've never heard of a company literally taking another company's grinds and then marketing it as their own. But that looks almost exactly like the crema buildup and everything from the Folgers. This is so crazy. This is so crazy. Wow. Man. I mean, good for them though. I mean, if they're making a buck off of it, like, whatever. I'm not gonna tell you how to do your stuff, but this is crazy right here. Definitely a decent amount of crema though. We'll go ahead and talk about that. And the smell too is very much like Folgers. It's just, oh, I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not going to say for 100% that this is what's happening, but it is so close, like shockingly close. And the fact that it's not dissipating that fast, that was the same thing with Folgers. It almost clogged. It was so fine. So that's another thing that's just shockingly similar. I feel like I have to go full detective on this company now. Oh man. All right, we're almost coming up on the pour test. We're gonna see the stream, see how rich it is, see how much it's like Folgers once again. But first, we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to get this filter out of the top. Very reminiscent of the Folgers right there. That is shocking. All right, we're looking for a rich, thick stream. We want it to be a rich color. We don't want it to look watery. Let's see what we got. So that's very decent. That is a very rich color. It may be a little bit darker than the Folgers, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look back at the video. But yeah, that looks very similar to the Folgers. Oh, right to the top. We are filling it to the tippity tap. And even the steam coming off of it, I remember the Folgers had a lot of oiliness in the steam, and this is kind of reminiscent of that also. The dancing steam coming off of this cup. Okay, so we're going to be doing the sip test coming up, and this is really going to tell us a lot whether this is Folgers or not. This is piping hot coffee. Oh, look, in walks my beautiful fiance and my baby boy. So it's very strong. Oh, there's the loves of my life. Very, very strong coffee. That's my cute little boy. Beautiful fiance. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of Folgers taste, but it's not exactly Folgers to the T. I could be off on this, but it definitely tastes like Folgers with a little twist. So I don't know how Folgers makes their coffee. I don't know if they buy their coffee pre-ground from another company, and this is just a known thing. So I don't know enough about all of this to say 100% whether this is Folgers coffee repackaged, but I'm leaning towards that. It's an enjoyable cup of coffee. I don't think it is actually Robusta. I think it is Arabica, because I'm not really getting any notes of something different. This tastes like something I've tasted before. So I'm very confused right here. It's drinkable though. I mean, I can drink pretty much anything, like I've said before. But it is drinkable. It's not terrible. It doesn't taste watery. The caffeine level is definitely high, but not as high as Robusta is supposed to be. Supposedly the Robusta is supposed to have more caffeine, more intensity than the Arabica. So I would definitely give this a C+, and I would question whether this is a scam or not. I might just do another video. We might have to do another one.
All right, there you go. That's the Presto coffee. That's the mystery behind it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this and you want to see this guy's face, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to just make more and more videos, and it just betters my day and my psyche and just everything. I'm here for the long haul. I'm staying on this channel I'm gonna ride it out. So once again, I thank you so much for watching my videos and for all the comments and the likes and the subscribes, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.